somebody is a crypt actor. All right. So they running somebody down in this damn tarot community today. What I'm picking up. Bun, did you pull my phone?
Not here.
What do you mean not here?
Not here either.
All right. There is to be no other God above me or besides me or beside me. Somebody could be trying to do something here. This could be even, Elizabeth looking at her younger self, her middle self, and her older self. But I wonder if somebody's trying to have somebody committed. When I went to Milwaukee to go get me something to eat. I don't know. It's that it was like Patricia P. something mental institution. It just had me thinking, did somebody try to get somebody committed into a mental facility? But there's a lot of these women in the family that could be raised up in that energy with that black water and that. But these are not even the people that are. It's like somebody pasting a name to a certain powerful family or tribe onto a group. But these people had to kill somebody from that tribe. That's what I feel like graveyard magic or dirt is. They had to take out somebody and hang themselves on a tree as passion fruit, but it's cursed fruit. Welcome back to the platform, Miss Shay Seeking Back. But so yeah, these people got the money or something like this. But again, something got to get cleaned up. It's the way that they're getting it and who they fuck with in order to get it. And something about to get shut down. Hold on one second. Okay. Breathe. Breathe.
Yeah, he.
So, I was gonna say something tricky even here where they're trying to, like work is clean, baby. I ain't never had no STD, and I done had a lot of interaction over the years. But so, I feel like one of these girls that's a copycat, they do have these problems or something like this, where they had to go to the doctor and find out that they had some. I'm not bragging about this, but I feel like this is a deciding factor and who is the Christos energy, because somebody could have been dealing with you in a dark or in a strange manner, a curious way, and other person they're physically with this person. Somebody thinks that somebody that they're with is my ganger or one of my clones that is of my me, but this not. Somebody, I don't know why they don't get that. Somebody put a decoy or something in, and somebody could be trying to say I'm the decoy, but I think that that person is decoy. The way I say it, even with that image that they took and tried to make themselves look like that version of me, if I did look like that at one point in time, the fingers is too skinny. I done had these big old hands like this since I was a little girl. I could not wear the bubble gum rings and stuff like this out of the little 25-cent machine. You put the little thing in there and you get them rings. And when I was a little girl, 9 years old, I couldn't even wear them rings in there. My hands were so big. You see what I'm saying? So I've always had these big hands, no matter what. Even when a baby, I had these big hands. It even looked like some of my children had it. Like at least two of them. It looked like they had the claws. We call these the talons or the claws. But we're at the nail shop, they be confused about what nail to put on this one and this one because it's so big. They got to go in that extra case right there to get that thumbnail out of there. This could also be something about the difference between people be having heavy weight, like they got money, they make moves, they got connections, but again, this could be something about the larger, like big boned or large frame children that could have been created between different creatures, something like this. I don't know. Yeah, something could be heartbreaking because I feel like somebody would prefer that person. Even if they did put a clone there, a masculine energy that could be very significant to the storyline, past, present, and future. They bit the bait. And ever since then, they've been under the spell of that person. But they still cleave onto my energy, or they still kind of show themselves to me. But if somebody's going to make a choice, like, I don't know. I feel like they've already invested in this person. It's like I'm something that's untouchable to that person at this point. But what they could have been doing is dealing with that. But then I say, why you didn't ask yourself, why you able to deal with that and not this in that way? But somebody might say, because I don't really like you or something like this, I don't know. We got song or songs energy, like Trey songs in reverse. And then we have something about rogue. Somebody could be a rogue energy. The way somebody was birthed or born into the world could be different. Because remember, I think that Marcel on Originals, he was not actually a vampire. I think Klaus and them found him and made him into a vampire. But somebody could be. We were reading something about something today, and Diana was in it. Oh, about the show or whatever. It could be something different. Okay, they could have been born a hybrid. Say these people were born one way, werewolf, vampire. I'm just using these, just for, reference. But somebody was already born a hybrid or something, like Hope Michelson. Now, I don't know, because we got this song energy in reverse, but I was seeing Hope in reverse too. So is it both of them? Is it one? Because remember, Marcel had kicked out, Klaus and them, the family or whatever. And then he was like, Hope can stay. She'll be fine. Ain't nobody fuck with her. But y'all can't, y'all can't stay. So it's something weird is going on here. All right. Somebody could have even been in pain and they're gone and they're not in pain anymore. This could also be some energy again. I told you somebody is like bisexual or they're just gay and they finding themselves attracted to women or vice versa. They've been straight all this time and they find themselves attracted to the same sex or something. But whoever this is, I feel like this is a different type of breed of a masculine or feminine or transgender. We talked about this single fathers club after the woman is ran away, but is that a sacrifice to powerful women or transgenders with gifts that keep this man guarded because they have access to this little child? Something is in reverse. I don't know. Or that they can cyber traffic the child or whatever. Images I'm seeing in the bed or the bedroom. Okay. Somebody want to get in the bed with you or something. Again, mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody could have been the bed with somebody, but this is not their child, or this is not this person's child because the nine of wands. This is not this wounded warrior or whatever. Say they're trying to take a version of me from 15 or this Miami energy and make it nice. It's not. Somebody could be, or these people are already vampires and they're looking for somebody that's a vampire. They already werewolves and they're looking for somebody. It's something like this, but this is not the Christos, or this is not the bed that somebody loves where they rest or something. Whoever it is with this small child, I don't know if this person took this small child from somebody else or you or something, because somebody ain't dead, okay? They're not supposed to be doing hard work right now. And then we got the devil. Somebody could be really obsessed or really, I don't know. Because it's almost like the devil in this image is showing somebody, I want to be like this with you. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, the devil, girl, we picked this up like a couple. The devil could be in love with somebody. I don't know. The devil could be in love with somebody. We've seen this too. This is true. Justice. Now, somebody could have been turned into a devil, or I get like Beauty and the Beast. And it might be time for this Beauty and this Beast person to turn back into a human or something. I feel like justice is being served here. Because again, we do have a scripture in the Bible where it says, and the woman they called the devil. So somebody could be being called the devil and they're actually not a devil. Obsessed, or they are obsessed with one person or one thing, or they're. But I was also getting like Asmodeus energy, somebody that try to make themselves in three or whatever to protect something. It's just not worth it to me. The moment I feel like I'm an option between somebody else and me, or the moment I find out that you juggling, like I'm uninterested. So a lot of this stuff of blindfolding people, Yanni, turn it down. This could just be because they know, like I'm not down for that, like being saved for later. Now, if we was both on a mission to like breed and hunch around and do what we want to do for 7 years and we're supposed to meet back up and see what's up, that's different. But if somebody tried to put you in prison and go around and go through a whole mating season with having you strapped down, I don't really like the way that feel. I don't. Breadcrumbing. Six of Pentacles. At her person, at that point in my life, there gotta be some tangible shit here, right here, where it's rotating before I even think about you even talking to me. Because a lot of this stuff is just was making assumptions about things and making whole final. Yeah, something's gonna backfire. Because like right now, whoever this rogue person is, not the industry, this person with all these three pentacles right here, this person is supposed to be I think the balance scales of justice is on this side. This person is supposed to be getting justice right now. And somebody could have gave it to these people that they was feeding crumbs to do crimes and petty crumbs, petty cash, something like this. And something is about to be backfiring here with this time energy. That's why I said, with the Empress, you ain't got no choice. Um, I don't know. You just ain't got no choice to be playing games. And like for the Empress, the mobsters serve a purpose. Every single sector serves a purpose at the feet of the Empress, not to just look at her and serve her. They got their own shit to do. But if something happened, it's like, oh, this happened. Okay, they handle that. This happened. Oh, they handle that. It's something like, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody that's supposed to do something. I don't know why I'm getting it like that. It's not the other fucking way around. Also, I'm seeing sec, and I'm getting like sector or somebody could somebody could be trying to take money out of somebody's pocket, and in tune, that person can't move how somebody else need them to move so that they could be a part of something they're supposed to be a part of, or they want them to be like somebody was stopping somebody's money so they can't, invest in themselves or do something to get moving, whatever this is, okay? But I'm just getting that I don't know, somebody is something here because yeah, somebody could have been sick and then now they feeling better, whoever this is. All they had to do was lay up in your energy or something for a second. Like time, something about time. If see how I say time here and second, it takes time when they with somebody else. And with somebody here, it only take a second. And with this pointing at my stomach, this mean that somebody so could be saying, "Oh, I was only with the person. It was only for a second, or I ain't do nothing, or something like that. Oh, it was only for a second." And somebody gonna try to say, "Oh, this how this person got pregnant or something." I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Okay, because again, whoever this is, they're not interested in nothing else. Okay. Just like, oh, the second I laid my eyes on you, it's something about something like that. Or this could be even, I don't know, ain't nobody trying to like imprint on somebody's child while it's in the stomach. Because somebody was going after this black cat, but whoever this person is that's higher up, but all these other people want that person that's in reverse. That's just crazy. But I feel like somebody only was in your, it seen you for a second, was in your energy for a second, and they felt so better or something like this. Okay, Ace of Cups, past, present, or future. Justice, because somebody could be trying to keep the person away from you so that they don't know how they feel around you. So they making all their decisions about a distant or one-sided connection. This is somebody that can't see you in your waking moment because they can't look you in your eyes, or your eyes might kill them or something. Like that one girl on The Last Stand. I think it's a Marvel movie, something The Last Stand or something. Could be something like that. Where they was dating, but she kind of accidentally killed her boyfriend with her vision. Now this could be somebody being a seer, and you saw something and you said something and you didn't know that this was coming from that direction, and now you in trouble, or somebody else does this, whatever this is here. But some people is perturbed and they're playing with words. Somebody's mixing something. Okay, somebody's like a mixologist or a DJ in the tarot community, or also when it comes to paperwork or documents. Okay, yeah, this could be this high priestess, this see what I see energy. Somebody could be trying to show somebody something, but I still think this person is slithering and snaking, trying to be higher than the Empress. It's just bottom line. They're doing something else. It's something that people want to pull out of with the Empress's name on it and say, no, that was that Empress doing that. Or somebody then got, I don't know, somebody feeling weird. Cause I know this, just the community, tarot community is off right now. Something is weird. I've been kind of like tapping in and then tapping back out. Something is weird. It's like somebody's jealous or something. It's like, somebody, like everybody ragging you about being a bum, and then you get like last night I got dressed up, went out for 1 hour just to get out of the house or whatever like this, and then somebody like, oh bitch, I know you did. It's causing something here. I don't know what else could, what other mysterious things could have happened along the way or ever since then. But it's like, oh, you think you're getting up doing something? Like somebody is trying to make it look like even that you're a recluse and you don't look. This person just stay in the house, and then, like I said, you go out and then some people come talking to you. But I told you, you gotta be careful about everything. Because once I was coming home, I have had fun talking to those people real quick at the bar. But then when I was coming home, I kept on just getting these other things where somebody's trying to lock something in. Somebody's trying to, excuse me, turn it down, bun. Somebody's trying to program something around a person to trap you in a certain thing, like with the King of Wands energy. But you're not even in Wand energy right now. Your Queen of Wands energy could be that you just being confident, resilient, and standing your ground. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. Because it's built into you. And something could be going on around you. But people are still trying to make it into like, oh, you'll beat people up, or I don't know, y'all. It's something weird, okay? These are people that be like, girl, I got, I look to you or whatever, but you doing some extra shit on the side or something. Somebody's looking into, they're looking in these books, but they're also connected to this person's Ace of Cups. And that's not for other people to be connected to. This is the Ace of Cups is for the Empress to pour out what she need. This is not for people to cleave onto the Empress to get. And I'm thinking, ain't no king of nothing talking to the fucking Empress like they crazy. Ain't no king of nothing talking to the King of Cups Empress. Excuse me. About what these people think that they talking about. And that's why I'm saying these people could be dealing with these people that's using somebody's Ace of Cups for a criminal, like, oh, you got all that information, all that power. We could use that to do the creepy things we do. That's not what it's supposed to be for, though. And here we go with the Queen of Wands showing up again with this energy, with this Ace of Cups. Because somebody could be trying to reduce a person from the Empress by removing a womb or something. That's why my womb is about to be, is untouchable. I don't know what y'all doing. Even if you had somebody else with it all this time, you need to get that shit back on board, because somebody trying to turn somebody into, like I said, like a sex object or something here. But oh, you want your key? No, I'm not stepping down from no Empress Emperor energy. Who's doing that? These is like when the Empress want to be on the same playing field as everybody else, and she don't want to feel awkward or set apart, or that's where she can be embody the things of the queen, or the energy of the queen, or she could pull, or she pull out her Ace of Cups. People don't understand why you talking like that, why you cutting us down like that. Don't fucking play with the Empress like this, and then the Empress don't have to pull that out, because you're most of the people in the world is not at the same seeing level unless they have been upgraded some kind of way as the Empress. And so she don't get the word on the street like everybody. She ain't all in the mix of everything like everybody else. She would have to put on her Queen of Wands energy, put on her boots, her outfit, her dress, or something like this, and go out, and mingle amongst the people at the club or the bar, or go to an event or play or to the movies and stuff. This is like her putting out that, I ain't scared. I know people after me or something, but at the Queen of Wands, that's that kind of energy. Um, she would have to almost step out of the Empress energy to maybe even run a business and forget about everything, and then apply everything into getting that business up and running, and then sit back as the Empress. But she's not seeing, like most regular people are probably on the same kind of like frequency, the masses, the regular masses. And the information that they're happy to trade and talk about all day, the Empress ain't always concerned with that. So she can miss out on a lot of things, even attacks against her. It's like whispering, like these people are whispering, or, passing around some secret envelope or something that you're not a part of, or something like this. So you would have to what? Put on your Queen of Wands again. Get out there, kick it with people or something like this. Not on purpose. You might find yourself doing that and say, why I'm wanting to go out? Because you need to get a feel. It's like stepping down from your high seat. Okay? So I don't know. There could be something that has to be handled as well here. Now, all these seeds being dropped by these sunflowers or these tarot readers, and then, like I said, you got the wand energy here. It's still sometimes the Queen of Wands ain't even her own full energy. See, because I don't know, I don't want to break the shit down too much, but a lot of tarot is because people are supposed to come to people individual to get tarot readings. 2025 is the first time, nobody can argue this. 2025 is the first time that we're actually seeing, even Miss Cleo, when she came out back in the day, I don't remember when it was. You had to call a hotline and get in touch with Miss Cleo to talk to Miss Cleo. But no other time, nobody came live. But been in the past 5 years, tarot took off. This we don't even know if you doing it right. That multiple people are online reading cards and saying, this is what you should think. This is how you feel. Oh, Taurus, you doing this. Da 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 da. These people are reprogramming a massive group of people under tarot instead of God. If you ain't got God in you, or if you're not dealing with that, they're reprogramming people. I don't know what y'all see, but that's what I see. That have been taken, or their skew numbers changed, and now they're underneath the guidance or the tutelage of a new master or slave master or record label or company or team or whatever this is, or tribe or something. And they're causing a rift here, because this could have been a time where Christ is rising, but these are anti-Christ. It's a group. It's a movement more than a man, but there could be somebody connected to it that is relevant. There might be even three of this person, three-headed person. That could be three, four, whatever it is. Okay, somebody wanted to match up with the creature that God created as his person on the earth. There's only one, and then shun that person or smother that person, or smoke them out, or remove them, or get the fuck out the way. Move, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is a ritual that worked in the past. It just ain't working again. Okay? Now, mind you, somebody you supposed to be with this person, y'all supposed to be this power couple in the eyes of God or something else, even alien or whatever this is. But this person is wrapped up around 20, 30 years worth of deception. Whether this is all this person, it's the people that was around them that deceived them as to who or what you are or what y'all are together, whatever the fuck this is, okay? It's a major something of, and none of these people want to lose what they gained over the past. Keep that in mind. So it's a very fucking sick. So let's think about if there's a new Martin Luther King, and on just a frequency, people is vibing off this person's frequency. This is when person for whatever this is, or put somebody in jail, or do something here, sacrifice in that manner. Somebody's spying on someone, and somebody's happy. This could be also like, oh, see what that person did? I know you didn't just go out and do this and that again. The way that Jesus or Christ will be moving, everybody ain't supposed to be moving like that. So this is somebody like, oh, you gonna go out to the club or something? Somebody trying to control, another woman is trying to control, somebody trying to control somebody. And y'all used to date the same person. And you the Christ, or you a chosen one, and this person is not. This is what that person do on their dirty side. They got people on the clean side of things and the dirty side of things. And this person thinks she's gonna rule over the anointed ones, or the appointed ones, or the ordained ones. They had their chance and they failed, and now they had to go underneath the wing of a demon or something like this, or whatever this is. And they're trying to force a chosen one that's doing it right to write it down wrong. Anyways, you passed the shit, you supposed to be getting your award, something like this. This also be like what they did to Demina or whatever, Davina on originals, when they kind of dogged her a little bit when they took those four Horvis girls. Goodness, Harvest girls. But for some reason they didn't like Davina, and she was about to be one of the most powerful witches. And then they kind of like shunned her on the stage when she was supposed to get her little award. Her gift, they didn't give her nothing. So this is somebody like, oh, they happy now. You see what I'm saying? As soon as you turn your back, this person gonna be right back out there in the streets going out, if this what you was worried about. And like I said, ain't no God sitting there at no distance or in outer space looking at me to wait and see if I'm about to go out to the club or meet new friends, like to see if they gonna choose. That's why I said don't choose me, because you can't choose me, because I'm saying can't nobody choose me. So you get what I'm saying? Okay. And this could just be somebody mad because if you went in a certain area at a certain time, you might pick up on a certain frequency or something like this. So somebody is happy with these bad sons of David to have seen somebody doing something, but they didn't see nothing. Crazy. Chariot energy, some chariot in the upright could be protecting this person. That's like somebody put a camera on you to say, oh, look, this person going to go out and they're going to sleep. Because telling my daughter last night, my youngest one, she's like, what are you doing? Are you going to be doing this and that or whatever when you go out there? What are you going to be doing? Talking to men or something? I'm like, no. I mean, I pray. I mean, there's going to be men around or whatever, but I'm not going to, you know, what do you think? People just go to the bar and say, hey, meet me around the corner. Or, hey, here's your phone number, take me home. That's not how it works at the bar. People talk about home. You might sit next to somebody talk about their wife and they don't know what to do with their marriage, like there. Okay. So,
Oh.
you know somebody could have been expected. This could be a grown ass person next to somebody. See what she gonna do? She gonna go out there and she gonna meet somebody and go sleep with this person. And then somebody see you like uplift a group of people, and everybody was so happy and stuff like this, and they left the place. They'll say, "Oh, people is cursed when they go to this place, or they be under a spell." And this could be a good place to be, right? And then also, it could have been somebody here, like this Queen of Wands, lifting up some spirits of some people. Okay, these could be watchers or children of watchers, or you know, uh, something like this. So I don't know why somebody keep on trying to make something into termic. Somebody's trying to turn something into something else, or why you used to do this, or why you used to do that. Say you was a young woman or a young male and you met somebody at a bar and y'all had a good time and y'all went to breakfast, at a pancake house around the corner. Y'all was in deep in the conversation and y'all went to this person's car or their house and something happened. Shit, them two grown people, they do what they do. And then somebody just said, from that one time, oh, every time this person come out, this is what they do. So I'm trying to use it as an analogy, but you know, something like that. Okay. See? Oh yeah, that's what the person is doing, but what was they thinking in your head and saying she was, but Aaron, or in his head, he quiet. He was saying he wanted to sleep with that person and that person. And I'm gonna get that person. I'm gonna get that person. I want to be with that person. Ooh, that person is fine. Ooh, ooh. Somebody trying to like flip the script when you was just in this Holy Spirit energy. You could have been just giving, being around people or giving people advice or something like this. And somebody trying to make it seem like you was doing something else, or somebody wanted you to seem like when you went out that night you must have did something. So I told you somebody was trying to put like a pregnancy spell or energy on someone, and they thought that they trapped you, like you mine now or something like this. And then when you go out, like for royals and stuff like this, being out and about by yourself, it brings a suspicion. So say that something immaculate happened with you. Somebody trying to say, remember that one night though when that person went out, guess what? Something could have been up then. But these could be also these people that being caught putting shit in people's cup that don't belong there. And I just don't know what. I don't know if somebody's doing like surgery on people, some sneaky type of procedures on people, and they can't explain why somebody's small intestine, because you don't got no hospital records where your small intestine was worked on. So why is this person's small intestine removed or worked on? Okay, I don't know. People are treating some people like this. Don't have to be me or you. This could be some kind of lab that we picking up on, or a boarding, or it could be some place where they keep people, or I don't know, for whatever reason. Like one of these covens have these places or something, but you know we got baby in reverse. Somebody's name could be baby. Yeah, because I'm seeing with this home energy, with this child care helpers are in reverse. So some child care workers could have did something to somebody's baby. Okay, along with an empress in reverse. An empress in reverse and some child care workers could have did something to somebody's baby, to sniff the soul out of a baby, to smother a baby and bring it back to life, to try to snatch the soul. Somebody did something to somebody's baby. And they could have blamed it on the mother or whoever birthed this child here. Don't be quiet about this, because some people is trying to blame it on you. Again, with the time energy, I told y'all one time when our electricity went out, our children had to go across to the neighbor's house. Okay, and we seen that 5 of Wands with the baby. I'm wondering if an incident could have happened to somebody's child at some people's house. Now, it didn't have to be 5 men raping a baby, but it could have been somebody giving somebody some vaccines or some shots. This could be another, like I said, if you have a shadow parent, a split parent where you live with the person, but they got clones in the background in the shadows. These people could have been, get the neighbors to get the cut off the. Okay, then they're gonna come over here because it's gonna be cold, right? And then we'll just give the, because I stopped giving my child shots at that time because she had a bad reaction to a vaccine, and so somebody could have just gave that person the baby 5 shots behind my back. These are nurses or something off the grid or something. Okay, people that's cornered, people that's run by silent mobs, mob energy, or silent gang activity, or street level shit, or medium, somewhere intermediate. But whatever they did, if say I'm the mother and I said and then I went to the doctor and the doctor was like, no, it could be anything else. I mean, it could have been a bit, and I'm like, I know what the fuck it was, and like I said, she ain't getting no more shots, so that's just that. And so not for right now. Okay, maybe she get older, but I know what the fuck it was. You can't tell me it wasn't. Okay. But then somebody in the back end come in and say, you know, or if a parent was taken out, or if one of your clones was taken out and they compromised by the system, and they like, no, we got to get these children up to grade or whatever. What is she talking about? You know, somebody could have took a child out of school and did this shit or something. Something happened here. The child care workers could also be teachers. These could be people that had to leave out of they had to go into the witness protection program and be cloned or something like this. Or again, this could be a perfect stranger that stole the identity of somebody's mother back in the day and been given the power and authority that is not the fuck theirs. Somebody. Okay, so say throughout my whole life, if I'm a galactic being and they had to work on me through all my life, all my clones got the same kind of DNA as me. They could look, I couldn't tell that I was being changed. And I take a lot of pictures of myself. I used to. But one time in high school, something happened with me where they had to take me off or something was going on. I'm getting this here, fire and passion. This could be God taking somebody for this kind of energy or something, whatever this is. Okay, fire sign energy. And then they couldn't find none of my clones available, so they got something close to it. And that person, just from 1 week being in there, they was able to snatch the whole existence and start to try to control it behind the back end. Do you get what I'm saying? So none of us other ones matter. And we've been all fucked up and discombobulated for all since high school because one of the clones that stepped in was not my actual DNA. It was not one of mine. Those are not mine. That one is not mine. So these are American gods. This one is not mine. But they're going to give all the power to that one. Say it's Russia's or India's or Africa's or Mexico's. They're only giving the person that power because this was the plot or the plan or the ploy. But the power that this person have, and the money and the lifestyle, I was supposed to have that. But just from that person coming in for just a little bit of time, and I happened to take a picture of myself at that time, or somebody took a picture of me. You see what I'm saying? Something is off. And this one can resonate with the rest of these people that was around me, because maybe this is a family or a unit of people that for whatever reason they was all put together to be the wands, ladies in waiting and stuff. Y'all know, like on Rain, she had I think her ladies came with her from Scotland, but they had different backgrounds. They had different stuff in their DNA or in their bloodlines, where they came from different backgrounds or even different classes, right? That's like that. So imagine the circle gets attacked. It attacks this person. And then the circle becomes powerful. And then the power starts radiating outside of something. It's like I told you, a bunch of worker bees is trying to kill their queen bee, which the Queen of Wands can be looked at as a queen bee energy, like a Lil Kim energy or something like this. Well, she's just the industry version of it. Somebody was living like that shit or something, or somebody, you was the muse of somebody that you could potentially be like a street level or a dream girl level of a, somebody could have looked at you, excuse me, a little Kim. It could have been the you could have been the muse to create a little Kim to put on a national world scale. You get what I'm saying? You may not have been just like it, but somebody could have looked at you as, oh, this a little bitch that's, she confident in her sexuality. Let's beef it up, throw some, gems on it, diamonds, colors on it and shit, and we're gonna call it this. You could have been somebody's inspirational or something here. All right. Three of Cups in reverse. Now, all these people since high school could have been in cahoots with some secret society, gaining power, wealth, vantage points. And now it's your turn to see what it would they destroyed and ate at the table that my father built for me. And now they acting like they me. And then now they done built something off of what they built off of what the father built for me. Okay? And now it's time for me to see and judge or something like this. And I just feel like somebody don't like that. These people don't. A Lord God, a lesser God, somebody don't like it. Somebody is not happy with this. Ten of Cups in reverse. Somebody could have these children. Somebody could have a whole nother family somewhere and was working with these families and friends and people that was around you that was supposed to be lifting you up and building you up instead of stripping you down. So somebody saying, oh, you stripped or whatever, or somebody got stripped. But it could backfire on these people. I'm getting that Eight of Wands is right behind here, because it's actually these people that's going to be stripped. They could have dealt with this Nine of Pentacles instead of me or instead of whoever this person you think this is, okay? And now they listen to this woman and now everything is off balance. But shit, you can't even be really mad at this woman because this woman could have seen that these people was on some shit and be like, that's so shady. Okay, I'm a stranger to this person and I looked up to her and I'm crazy as hell and I wanted to be her. Okay, or I wanted to be like her. Or this could be, like I said, a hidden sibling or a test tube baby sibling. It's not a sibling because, well, we can't call it a sibling because somebody tried to create something in my likeness. That would be a copycat or a principality or something that shouldn't be. Okay. Now, something is off balance because they listen to this woman. They could be blaming this Queen of Wands, but the Queen of Wands is in the upright with the Holy Spirit hovering right over this person. Whatever they was learning from this person is why you lost your family, why you did this with this Nine of Pentacles. So this could be this unchained energy, Queen of Wands being fearless, speaking her mind. And then this is the unpacked person that thought that they was going to, unpack your new life that was being built off of all this lineage of thousands of years of work to bring this person to this day. You get what I'm saying? But this person could have said, I'm wrong, start liking you, and said, damn, it's messed up. I didn't have no attachment. I wasn't like holding hands and sleeping over at this girl. I don't know this person like that. But you never know if something is daring what somebody did because now they see you for who you are and they're like, what the fuck did I do that for? And I'm not giving excuses and I'm not saying that this is what this person did. I'm just giving y'all a way of thinking about this. When this person, family and community, everything was against this fucking person. So I didn't look that far back. Got the opportunity. They said, this is what we're going to need you to do. And I'm like, cool. Thinking that this person was a horrible person. But after seeing something, you just never know why people making moves that they making right now. That's all I'm saying. And I have to be able to look at it as a fairest of them all energy. I have to be able to look at it that way. Because this person is in the upright here. Okay? This is like an enemy or a stranger coming doing something to you. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is what this person was already a hit. Say it's a hitman or something. This person been a hitman. People call them to be the hitman. This person is in the upright with being a hitman. You see what I'm saying? But these people are in the wrong because you knew better. Or like, you know what I'm saying? It's like how you would look at your an extramarital situation, okay, and and this person starts showing up at your house, showing that that's your job, like in one of those obsessed movies or something, ruining shit for you. If I don't got, if I'm married to you or we like this, if I don't have eyes over there, nigga, and it's because of you, or you trying to play around and keep me away from my eyes over there, or maybe I wasn't never supposed to have eyes over there, but I'm with you because you got eyes over there. You better make sure that you paying motherfucking attention. See, because I can't. Either you can grant me with this, or you could get my sight back from somebody, or you can't, and you're not God. And so, then let's deal with that. Then you the only one can see over there. But you know, it's your responsibility if something get out of hand. You might want to shit on yourself if you start dealing with somebody and then they start acting crazy, coming, pulling up at your house or something like this. And you're like, oh my God. But at the same time, at some point in time, you would have to be a grown ass person and say, damn, babe, I messed up. I ain't even gonna lie. But this bitch be pulling up. She was sitting in the driveway this morning. I don't even know what the fuck to do no more. I had to just tell you. I mean, if she wasn't doing this, I wouldn't even did tell you. But I got to tell you. It's your responsibility. Or if you wake up one night and that bitch is in your children's room, sitting on some rocking chair or something like this, sitting in the corner of your kid's room, and just because you was like, get the fuck out, what is you doing in my house? And you was able to usher the woman out or the man out without your person knowing, you like, whew, good thing I almost got caught. And you still ain't gonna say nothing at that time. You probably want to say something. You probably want to say something because it might awaken something in that person where they could then help you. Now, she might divorce your ass after this, but we got to battle this motherfucker together because hold on, this my kids too, something like this. We may not never get back together, but you see what I'm saying? It's your responsibility as a parent or as somebody that made them vows to be a big boy and a big girl at that point in time, and tell on yourself. That's just how I look at it. Everybody don't think like that though. Cause we could be in hindsight and we trying to put this shit together, and everybody already know in the community what happened to a woman and a male, or in their children or something like this in a small town or something. Why we are different, or why we are the way that we are, or something like this right now. It's something weird like this, okay? This could be like everybody would sacrifice, maybe even you or not you. They couldn't sacrifice it. Like in a family dynamic, but people, you freaking people out because you supposed to be dead, bitch. What is you still doing, excuse me, here and talking and active like this? We thought when that happens, excuse me, the people are done for and somebody else is like running their body. How are you running your own, or how are you doing this or something? They also got this Nine of Swords energy. This always make me think about the Iron Throne. Somebody could be in the South or in Texas and it's off balance because this is not the person. So I don't know. This could be two different females here. All right, nine of swords. 7. This could be the Shira energy, Shira 7 energy, and something here. Somebody's in the South here, some female. Why everybody, somebody changed something about how people think or look or something, or as some a situation here. This person was in reverse. This could be somebody that gave you on the way up or something like this, instead of you me being the Ace of Pentacles like in the upright, which somebody gives you a lump sum of something, money, opportunities or something, and you just feel like, oh my God, God is so great. Okay, because I feel like this is what these people do. They make you feel that presence of God. They try to chip away at that. They allow you, while that time they leave you alone, or they sit at your feet. Soon as they feel like you done working directly with God in that instance or in that moment, that year or 2, 3, whatever, then they start trying to make it so you be like, oh, where's your God now? And they start messing with, like, I don't know. It's something like a ritual here.
I love you.
People is getting blocked. Hold on, y'all. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm not